Here with manager Lee Allinson after a 8-0 win over Arlesey town. Lee, do you think we played the best of our ability?
I thought for the first half hour, I thought we were exceptional. I think we were 6-0 up within the first 15-20 minutes. I thought we were relentless in our work. I thought we had an aggression, a tempo, a desire to score goals. And then it just become a little bit, and it's hard, mate, because it becomes a little bit of a non-event. And then I just felt we started to pass it a little bit too slowly and not break through the thirds, and it just become a little bit of a hard slog. But for the first half an hour, I thought we were very, very good tonight, mate. And you know, you ask the boys, and I've been involved in these games. When you play a team from a lower opposition, sometimes you can drop to the standard of the team you're playing against. And the pleasing thing for me tonight is we've not done that. You know, I'm a believer in nice wins absolutely nothing in football. I don't think there's a nice side that have ever won anything. You look at Man City and teams like that, it's not about being aggressive and horrible, it's just about being relentless in your work and how you go about your business. And as I say, we've gone about our business tonight in a very, very good fashion, especially first half. Second half was a bit sloppy. But I'm really pleased to be in the next round because it's a cup competition, it's close to me, and I want to do very well in it. And you know, the players want to do well and the club does. So to be through and to win by that and get some goals in the side is very pleasing.
The lineup changed towards kick-off. Grady came out in place, I think, for Matty Miles. Can you tell us why the change? Yeah,
Grady's just feeling his hamstring a little bit, so we just felt it was right to just drop him down to the bench and bring Matty in and bring LP in at centre half. I thought LP was very good at centre half. You know, one thing is he's a good defender, so that worked fine, and hopefully Grady will be rested now. Hopefully okay for Saturday. We'll see how it is Thursday. But yeah, it was just a like-for-like change, mate.
Just on the topic of coming back from injuries, Peter Clark played probably around 20 minutes today and looked nice and sharp and bright. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, Clarkie's hopefully back now. I thought it was very, very good when he come on tonight. The runs he makes are very good. They're hard to pick up. And he's like a new signing for us. And I feel like Colville, Banbury, Tamworth has taken its toll on the side. I think we've missed our skipper massively over the last 2 games. I think we missed his experience, his quality and his desire. And then we've got Clarkie coming back knocking on the door now, which is like a new signing for us. And you know, it's very hard. You know, I think a lot of teams are really raising their level against us, which is a credit to our players and our football club. But you know, we have to now rise above that. I think every game is going to be huge for us. I think teams have really taken us seriously, which is nice, and that's what it's meant to be like. You know, but as I say, we've just got to make sure that we get these players back. You know, Kane's going to go out and get a month now. Ruben's left the football club, and I felt that, you know, the likes of Clarkie coming back and, you know, makes us a lot stronger than we were. Hopefully Brooksy's not too far away, so we get them boys back. You know, I think we've got a very good squad there. But as I say, you know, we've got to keep rising our levels, and tonight was certainly one that I was very pleased with the result.
A couple of weeks back, we talked about lack of competition for our centre halves. We see LP come centre half today. Do you think maybe with obviously Matty Miles and Devontae in the team, do you think maybe this could be the competition that they need?
Yeah, I do, and I think that, you know, LP can play centre half. I think you can see Tommy Smith can play right hand side centre half, left hand side. It isn't a problem. I think Grady can play both sides centre half. LP obviously left back, Devontae right back, and Matty Miles can fill in either or. You know, and so we've got good competition there. We've got good competition in midfield. You know, we're missing Kai on Saturday due to suspension, but we've got 2 or 3 ways that we can go. And let's not get away from how good the 3 young ones were tonight. I thought Luca especially was very good, got his goal, great deliveries. Drury grew into the game as the game went off. I think he's trying to over-impress a little bit too early. And as I said to him, you know, sometimes you can look a very good player by passing 5 yards. You don't have to be a 50-yarder all the time or go, wow. You know, sometimes you look a very good player by just not giving the ball away and playing simple. And then he settled, and, you know, I thought we'd done very well. So, you know, and then young Reece has come on at the end there, 16 years of age. What a talent he is and what a player he's going to be, you know. So we've got some really good options, mate. And, you know, I know that's not the last of the young ones coming through. We've got some real good kids. So, as I say, pleasing, mate. And, you know, as I say, just pleasing to be in the next round as well.
Hopefully we can continue this form on Saturday. Can you tell us a bit about the game?
I just said to the boys there, you know, the one thing that disappointed me in the end, I felt 1 or 2 boys took liberties and got a little bit sloppy. It happens when you're winning games comfortably. But we can't afford to go into that on Saturday. You know, Bedworth are having a real good run at the moment. I've done a lot of research on them. It's going to be a very tough game. They'll come here, they'll be hard to beat, and if we perform like we did against Ware, if we take our foot off the pedal, it's going to be a very, very hard game. As I say, we've got to go with an energy and intensity about us. We've got to pick the right side that we feel will win the game if we can. And you know, the one thing is important to me is that on Monday we're in the hat for the next round, and you know, we've got to do that by being right from the minute we walk in the door on Saturday. We have to be ready to go and ready to fight and work hard, because that was lacking in the last FA Cup game as well. Work rate and desire. And if we do that, you know, I think we'll have a real good chance of winning on Saturday. So, you know, we'll bring on Saturday and hopefully we can get the result.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.